Mr. Gill's revision egg.
Okay, so first one we've got here is how do you tell if an egg is fresh or if it's stale? You might know this one already. This one is the float test, and it actually illustrates something important that comes straight off the syllabus. Now this egg I've got in front of me I've had for quite a while, okay? And these eggs behind me here are a little bit newer. Now I don't know if this is going to work, but what should happen if the egg is nice and fresh, it should sink down to the bottom of the water there, and if the egg is a little bit less fresh, hopefully it will float. You can see maybe there's a little bit of extra floating going on this one, that it's standing up a little bit, but there's not much difference. If your egg was off, was stale, it would float. Why? Well, lots of people think it's because there's a generation of gases that make bubbles inside the egg. Now, of course, that doesn't really make sense because the mass of something would be the same, even if it's a gas. Unless the egg expanded, the mass would be the same, so the density would be the same, so the egg would still sink. What actually is going on in there, as decomposition in the egg happens, it does generate gases. What happens with those gases is they are actually able to escape the egg. The egg shell is a perfect example of a semi-permeable membrane, and that's our first syllabus link. You are expected at A level to know a variety of semi-permeable membranes that act as gas exchange membranes, gas exchange surfaces. You are expected to know about those in fish, you're expected to know those in insects, you're expected to know those in the human lungs, you're expected to know where the gas exchange surfaces are in the leaves, and also how bacteria exchanges gases with its environment. And if you think about it, of course an eggshell has to be a gas exchange surface, because what is an egg for? It's for the development of an embryo into a chick, into a baby bird. And if it wasn't a gas exchange surface, then there wouldn't actually be any chance of the embryo surviving until it could be born. So the float test happens or works because as the egg decomposes, the gases get produced inside the egg from that decomposition and they can actually escape. Right? So the egg shell is a semi-permeable gas exchange surface, and that's our first lesson from the egg.
Mr. Gill's revision egg.